Roger from EDISIM, and you look after a product which is called CAPSIM, right? Which is a simulation, a business simulation. Do you want to tell people in short?
Is an opportunity for students or people to run a virtual company without the real world risk, but you get all of the real world experience and all the necessary skills for the workplace.
Right. And of course you do coaching at the same time as your students work through this process.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm gonna ask you about the real business, because you're really an entrepreneur as well, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I believe you do such an amazing thing. I've seen him in action, folks. He's fantastic. And I want to ask about the one which is Arts On, which is a project that you run, or a business that you run. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
So Arts On it's an experience more so than just painting or wine tasting. And what it really is it's just a creative place for adults to play. And the idea is that people come, they paint, they drink wine, they listen to live music. Sometimes we've got a saxophonist. But the idea came about with my brother and I sitting in a bar on a Saturday night saying that this is boring, there's got to be something more. You know, you're going to the same bar doing the same stuff. So about 2 years ago, we set one up just as a pilot, you know, to see some friends. We invited some friends, did a wine tasting, people painted, and then the feedback we got was good.
Fantastic.
And we carried on doing that, and I think there's such a scope for these things that are in there. There's a lot of big corporates that have got in touch with us. We've done events for 100 people. We've done stuff in one go, which is it's worked nicely for us. And with that, I think it comes down to, you know, people say, oh, you're an entrepreneur, or things go. I mean, it's a small business from what we've started, but if you look, my brother's an architect, so he runs his own firm as well. But the amount of time that we spend on it to what we've achieved, I think is good.
It's outstanding, and I'm not going to talk about some of the other businesses I want to park here, because you learn so much, obviously, also from seeing an exercise like that, or going through that exercise as your own business, to transfer that back into the coaching, right?
Yeah, so I think what's nice to say is within coaching, it's always best to learn from someone who's done it. They know the best. You know, they really do know. They've been there. They've been through the ropes. They know what to know. They know what wasn't expected to have been known from them. And I think kind of to have that almost that unknown of everything that's going to come gives you that little bit of confidence that you might not know everything in theory, but you certainly are prepared to try and dissect or think or problem solve or break stuff down to come up with a concept. With regards to business is simple. If you break it down, you must always have a fantastic product.
Sure.
And if you can focus on that, the market is there, then you can worry about marketing, getting people to know it, then you can worry about your production to make sure that you can fulfill your demand, and then you can worry about financing it. But in the beginning, for me, unless you don't have a fantastic product, you're wasting your time.
It starts with product, says Roger. The other thing I'm going to ask about is, what is one of the biggest lessons that you've learned in running your own company?
Make sure people pay you.
Make sure people pay you. Fantastic advice from Roger. Thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Sure.
And thank you very much for watching. Please look out for other clips right here on Cappuccino Conversations.